brand new testing. What we're on 85 now, and this is going to be the Craig Davidson special. Why? Because every single one of these machines, apart from maybe a few later on, I'll just say it anyway, are from Craig Davidson. So I've bought this from him. It's one of these. It's a mid-ear washer dryer, mini 1 kilogram. You know, so that's basically what it's made for. Washing these, for example, socks. Max load, 1/2 kilogram. Max drying load, 1/4 kilogram. It's got a BLDC motor. That is your detergent thing. Right, he's plugging in. So we've got our cable there. What was the hose? Don't want to do the hose. The hose wasn't here. Oh, I've touched the hose. That's the plug. Look, I'll just show you. We'll take that out first. That's my charger for the phone. No need for that at the minute. I know that's dry. I think that's tub clean. Right, but we've also got to, you see, the problem is though, you're never going to see anything through here. So what I'm going to try to do is work out how the covering is on this, not particularly this side, but on the other side. Can it be taken off? You see, if I look at this side here, you can see it's quite clear. Nice plastic door bowl, and this is a washer. Like I said, it's washer dryer. There's the drying up there. Like, it's funny how they go to like quite immense capabilities to put a little dryer in this, yet it seems almost impossible to add all that to a standard full-size washing machine. Right, so I think it's this. I think it's on the outside here. Got an idea how to get that off. Right, so I'm going to attach the water line as well to make it work. So when you get the water line, it looks like, oh, that's the clip. Show you in a minute. So it's a standard 5mm line. Where is it? So I found the pipe. There it is. I've not clipped it on properly, but never mind. But you don't need to because it's never under pressure anyway. Put that straight into the standpipe. Hopefully it will drain because it's just got a what you call it only drain valve flap. Right. So it comes as standard with this. It's a 5mm line. So that goes into the back here. Right. So it's a bit different. It's 5mm line. That goes into there. Right. And then I believe that goes over that. Oh, that's it. Right, but when it normally comes, it comes with this connection here, and it comes with, so it comes with a basically, you see this white bit? It's a 15mm connection, and that's no good because I can't attach it to anything, right? It also comes with like this tap arrangement, so you just can clip it on, and of course over in China where these are made, that's what would happen, you just push it on, and hey presto. Right, but it's no good for us, so what I've got is a 22mm to 15mm reducer like that. Now it comes with, you know, the olives and that, but because we already got the screw threads, you know, we've got our normal washing machine hose here, we can just screw it on. Right, plan B. So this reducer didn't work, and that's partly because I think this is, because this is 22mm, I believe a washing machine T isn't actually 22mm, it's 21mm. Just make things really complicated. So what I've done, I've gone to Screwfix and bought this. It's a standard 15mm isolator. So all of these run on 15mm, right? And all that basically does is just basically shuts off the water, right? By the way, I have one down here. I have a big isolator down here, but that's a proper gas isolator one as well. So it's really, really good. These are standard washing machine, basically washing machine ones, but just for normal 15mm. And sure enough, the fitting fits over the end, so all I've got to do is fit this. Now, to make things complicated, if I wanted to keep the machine in here and test it in here, I would have to go and find my pipe cutters. Don't know where they are at the minute. So instead of going and getting my pipe cutters, buying a T and then creating a little bit for it to hang on to, we're not going to do that. What we're actually going to do is isolate the water, drain it, and then come back into this testing room, which is basically been abandoned now. Fair enough. What we're going to do is swap this end, can you see, end washing machine T with this one. And that's what we're going to do. Shouldn't take long. Swap it over, and then we should be able to then plumb it in. And then I can have the washing machine up here, the little washing machines up here, and then drain into that standpipe. So I better make a brew and crack on then. Right, we'll also take a look at this as well. It's brand new, it's never been used. Close hose. There we are. Which is neat. It's called the Egg washing machine. What's down there? It's got sort of like a filter on it. It's weird. I suppose it has so it's got this miniature filter in the middle. Right. What does that do then? Oh, I think that's a lid. So you sort of put that over. Is that right? So hold on, we've got 1, 2, and 2. Something like that. Because it's now, look, that's now secured. It won't come undone. But I think, if you look there, you got them. And I think they're probably something to do with, sort of, you know, and then that's just decoration. Egg. Oh, that bag's not doing anything, is it? So let's have a look at this Hyundai egg then. So we can hook this up and actually get it going, because it actually uses a standard inlet valve on the back, and then you just got your hose, which is this, and yeah. I want to see if it works. Again, don't think it's ever been used. That one's disinfection. The weird thing is, because this is basically a top loader, but it's got a heater. Right. Which then makes this horrifying, because again, it's not earthed. I mean, even more horrifying is the fact that, yes, this is into a thing. But what I can never understand, this is why people love English plugs, and you're never going to get better than an English plug, is that. So, which is earth, which is neutral, and which is live? That looks like it's neutral, that one's live, but then you can plug in either way. Like you're just asking for trouble. Weird. Alright, we're going to hook this up and then we'll have a go. We'll have a look. Oddly enough, it's not in Chinese. And us. German, I think. Let's put some disinfection. Hang on. More likely the valve is broken. But more likely the valve is also universal, so probably put a new valve in then to make it work. I don't suspect it should be this slow. So yeah, not sure then. Let's take a look at this as well. It's a Daily Netty, again, from Craig, but it's not staying here, it is going onwards. to another collector. Now that's the filter, look at that, but it's absolutely mucky, so it needs cleaning. Another problem, right, is draining it, because strangely, if I do this, I turn around. Oh, that's interesting. Is that doing that because it's timed out? Probably. So that is faulty technically. It's not filling up fast enough. So the netty is a bit weird because it doesn't have a water connection. What you do with the netty is fill this tank up. Yeah? Up to minimum. In other words, the washing machine will use the entire amount of water. Right, so you lift that off, you fill it up, you shove it back on down there, and away you go. Look, there's a little filter inside there. Right. Of course, I got that there. There's where the filter goes. That is your drain hose. Yeah. And it's not your standard drain hose either. Oh, no, 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 no. So, this is off that JLA, one of the, where it dozes in. Hopefully. So it kind of goes over. I'm gonna put I'm gonna just run some water through it, and then yeah, then we should be good to go with that. Then at least then I can direct the water away from the machine. So we're gonna just clean that, do that, shove this over. Hopefully it'll fit a little bit. It's not perfect, it will do for now. I've got another idea, but it needs a hose. And none of the standard hoses will fit. We've got this here. Gosh, it's Chinese as well. Right, and all that is, believe it or not, is a steam vent. That goes over there. This useless thing goes back over it. Hopefully it'll clip back in. Wow, that is cheap. That is cheap. Really cheap. But that's all that is. It's just a steam vent. That clips over there. Couple of access there. That'll come off and you can access it. Right. That valve needs changing. It's broken. So, interestingly, it's got this, but something else as well you can hear. It's got this like bubble aerator thing in it. I'm going to pause that now because I'm going to go for my tea. I'm coming back later and I'm going to continue that. Hopefully that will work. Then I'm going to just put a little clip on there and then see if this one works as well. Anyway, fill this little tank up. I think that's drying or something. So we've got a sensor under there, basically. Oh, there's the hose. Well, never mind then. We'll take it off. Wonder why there was no hose. shove the hose on, we'll give it a go, shall we? So we run a pan. No, just twizzle it around like that, and then put it in. So I got 2 drum pedals up. It has Wi-Fi as well, hence this icon. You can set it up. Now I'll have a quick look, see what each program is. Right, so we're in drain mode now, see what happens. Just try and work out what these mean using translate. I'm not sure this is that brilliant at trying to detect and translate stuff, because watch, we've got say that my camera's not great either, but so apparently we've got it came up before, but apparently we've got clean bucket, which is the top one, then steam and no media, which is that steam plus supply. It's changed now. It was steam. No, that's how that says stream and supply. Obviously, start stop. That one comes up 95%. So strange, the more I go in, the worse the camera gets, because this camera, my phone is that broken. By the way, this is my phone. Unbelievably smashed. But yeah, it worked, yeah. But apparently, so that's normal. Sorry, that's normal. That's jogging. And obviously that says 95, which I presume is a 95-degree wash. Right, I'll try something. It's trying to take from there now as well. So it's taking water from the back, then it's trying to take some liquid from there. It is automatic dosing basically, but obviously not putting any in. So yeah, I think what we'll do when we will film this. So what we'll have to do is do sort of like this, and then have one pointing up here. So we'll have this camera, say, up here, and we'll have the main camera that we normally use down here, right up close. If I turn these off, can I still see? Oh yeah, yes you can. So, right, what I've done is put this on a wash again, well, on like this one, because I put it onto disinfection. If it's supposed to have a heater, it doesn't heat. So I put it onto that one. Automatic. So there we go, we're on to heat. Bit all over the place though, it's peaking all over the place, it's weird. But interestingly, so it's currently running what, 470 watts, but it did peak to 700 watts when it first kicked in. So I think we're settling now, 470 watt heater. Obviously that's tiny, but it is a tiny machine, so it's alright. But more interestingly, on like normal washing, it only seems to like use like 11 watts for the motor and all this. It's like there are actual modern full-size machines that use more wattage just for the display and the running of like just literally powering the machine on than this uses for like the entire motor and everything. So it's sort of heated to like 30 degrees so far. I'm not entirely sure it's supposed to wash to 95. Oh, that's weird, the heat's just come back on again. We'll see what happens after this drains. It's been washing for about 20 minutes or so. Anyway, I've got this Tefal Alternic program. We'll look into it at another time. I think I need to plug it into the sink. That's what I can work out. So, leave it for now. Right, that's now filling again. Oh, so it's just filled up slightly. Oh, actually it does heat quite quick, obviously. But that's not heating to 95. So is it a 95-degree program? Don't know. Right, so I presume that that's going on to rinse. Anyway, we've got the Tefal little washer there. We've also got the Tefal Spin Master. Right. It is plastic fantastic. Watch. But if I do this and put the spin mat in, ready? So it works. Do a little video on that at some point when I get the Tefal running as well. That is on spin. Watch. Oh, this is not plugged in. But yeah, same noise. Alright, let's see what they all do. Ooh, Italian wash. Wisdom. Clear. Hang on. Now we've got live bucket. Wisdom mats. Wash. Three. Put it on this one. Well, you can't see anything that's going on. It is turning, you can hear it. That right one? Don't know. We'll see. I put the water on anyway. There's my water line. Drain. Filter. Plugged in down here. See what happens. Oh, can't open the door. So this is actually faulty, apparently. And the door's still locked. Can it not drain? Is that what the problem is? Oh, I think it's trying to drain. Yeah. It was trying to drain. So E21's a draining area. Not draining out in time. Right, this is finished. In fact, I'm not entirely sure whether it's actually trying to dry. Yeah, automatic drying. That's quite cool, it automatically dries at the end. I'd love to see how that Wi-Fi icon actually works. Cool. Now, so look, see if this works. Other valve was also broken. Probably just a P-off valve anyway, but we'll see. But that means there'll be no fabric softener. Before it times out, of course. So even the main wash valve's not working either. By the way, it has stopped filling. I'm just filling it up a bit more. There you go. And now it's actually physically stopped filling. Yeah. I think this is in drying mode. It's gotten really hot up here. I'm entirely sure. Well, at least that one works. So yeah, this one is in horrid condition. So this will probably go down to the garage out the way. No need for it at the minute, unfortunately. But the tabs are broke, aren't they? Yeah, they're not broke off. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's heating. Nearly there. Oh dear, that takes ages. Now, let's have a look at this as well. So just got this from auction today. Didn't even look at it. It was just a bit of a gamble for a tenner. Anyway, right. One thing that wouldn't go in is the filter. It wouldn't sit down properly. You can soon see why. Yeah. Right, so let's get that out. Right. Quick look, see if it works. Right. Goes in now this time. So the Crusader version, exactly the same as all the others. So again, 2 kilowatt heater, no different, even the plug. There we go. Looks like the timer's still on slightly. This yellow orange marker isn't actually standard, it's just this little knob here, right at the top, but so we've got 100, so it looks like the timer is a proper mechanical timer. We've got high, low, high, low. High. So, there we go. Time working. Nice. Right, again, from auction, same auction as that. These have all been picked up literally today. So it's very rare. It's all in good working order. But, you'll see the problem in a minute. Not too big a problem, but hey. So, we've got our instruction manual. Ah. Yeah. So this is quite odd actually. Look, you've got super wash. When pressed, the duration main wash will be increased. Normal solid laundry can then be washed at a new lower temperature. So basically it is eco, not super wash. For example, white cottons can be washed at 60 instead of 95. Coloured cottons at 40 instead of 60 using super wash. Can be cooked for 20 minutes. When a pre-wash is selected, cold water will be used for this. The super wash button may also be used for heavily soiled laundry. Interesting. And even more interesting is this temperature dial. It doesn't go down. It is a single sector dial. Yeah, this is the 90s and we're now using a single sector drying dial. The full of mould. Really full of mould. This was in it for some reason, working around, so I left it in. And of course, yeah, we've got no drain hose in a minute. Inlets look pretty clean now. So we'll just have a quick look at spin only, and then whilst we're doing that we'll find a hose, set the hose on, see what we get. So yeah, interestingly, the drying, you see, it'll come up. It's a 2-digit display on this, so of course it should mean that we'll get 19 hours delay, but what it should do is come up once we actually hit start. So we've got our spin sections there, 6, 5 and 4, and then dry 1, 2 and 3. I think it's that one. Four. Yeah, there's a little bit of water left. Hang on. So, yeah, unfortunately it's got this display, but it looks like the minutes aren't displayed. Unlike, say, a hydro sensor. So light soil there is selected by selecting superwash and short program. Right. Cool. Doors unlocking. Just a quick one over here. So, let's say 90. So we've got main wash, rinsing, final rinse, spin, and then turn off. Anti-squeeze. Interesting. Right, so I've read this now and fully understood it. So, because this machine doesn't have separate delicates, you have easy cares there and woolens there, but you have no delicate cycle. Whereas if you have the washing machine versions, you do. What high water level actually does on the easy cares is turns the easy care from easy care to delicate, effectively. That's why there's so many changes. But it is quite interesting though, especially with, so A, white colours increases the water level for the wash and increases the water level for the rinse, but it doesn't add on an additional rinse. Okay, that's interesting. Spin cycle after the pre-wash is omitted, so short 400 spin is omitted with the use of Water Plus. Unusual, but okay. Easy Care ups the water level for washing, doesn't increase it for rinsing, presumably because it's already too high, so instead adds an additional rinse cycle instead. Makes sense. Spin cycle after the pre-wash is omitted. Fair enough. Rinse spin omitted. So because you're not doing delicates, it won't do the intermediate spin. Gentle wash is applied, anti-crease is switched off at the end, and lower drying temperature when machine drying. Okay. I believe, because if I look at this, look at drying, it's that. Drying only. 1 plus time, 2 plus time, and 3 plus time. So acrylics, can you see there? Wool there is missing. Acrylics and synthetics is here. Yeah? 1340 plus up of water. Water plus. Right. Limit acrylics to 1 kilogram, easy cast to 2 kilogram, and obviously normal whites to 2.5 kilogram. We've got special fluff removal program, rinse basically. We've got spin only, 4, 5, 5 and 6, makes sense. Right, so effectively 1 is sort of like high heats, easy care, 2 is basically easy care, sort of like a medium heat, and acrylics is actually a low heat. Look at that rapid events in. So either that's overshot it. Let's have a look. That might have overshot. It can do that sometimes, and it will hopefully go back to normal. So interestingly, it's gone back to program 2. Right at the start as well. That is boiling. That, oddly enough, is not quite as hot as that. So I'll keep an eye on that. Hopefully it won't boil dry. So I presume pre-wash normally does 40. Find that interesting. No, so easy cares on the 2.8s is actually faster than the 2.4s. Fascinating. that's on its first vent. That did manage to somehow advance, get it to go cool down, then over advanced again, then managed to advance all the way around and go on to intermediate spin. The pump's rough on that. But the timer is just constantly overshooting all the time. Right, you fill this up with water for the rinse. Do that. And just attach the hose. That'll do. It's not brilliant, but it'll do. Right. I'll just attach. Could attach a hot and cold. Might touch a hot and cold, to be honest. Right. See if it fills. I'll just put it on a quick wash. Hang on. I'll not be taking any on because the hot isn't switched on. Let me try something else. Yeah. If I do, say, 7. Interesting. It's not going through either. But it's filling. And it's filling rather fast. I'm going to guess that where it's actually filling from in there is a separate valve that's going through the condenser. Just a feeling there. And if it is, that's very clever. Yeah, so that's filling with. It fills with the hot, full stop. You can't escape it. That's poor. Make sure it hasn't just like started flooding for a reason. Oh no, it's working apparently fine. Oh, anyway, so this is the finished. It does switch off by itself. These are warm and it does switch on the dryer. Doesn't spin very well, you know. No, so that's filled and sensing at the minute. Turn the water off with that. But what we're going to do with this is just put it on a spin, and that's it. Because, to be honest, I didn't realise that was on rinse hold. I didn't realise that was on rinse hold the entire time. Anyway. Just do a short spin and that will come out. That's nearly done as well. Right. Full on. Even that is hot. That's your heat shield and it's still hot. So that is properly at proper boil now. That's done. That's done. They're going to be taken out. They're going to be thrown in the van now. They're going to go out to the garage. 2 more washing machines are going to go in there now. Yeah. So, that should just start drying now as well. Right. Dryer's done. It's in anti-grease mode apparently. So I presume, because the door light is on, right. Insit's done, and that is up to 60. So far I'm baffled why this is here. Needs a load of washing through it to see what that will do.